So I've been in tech for 30 years, and I would say for the first 10 years or so, I never understood why I would give a recommendation to a client and they wouldn't take it, right? I'm telling you, you need these things, right? Not only are these features cool, right? But this is solving a technological problem that you have. So about 20 years ago, when I opened my MSP, I started understanding business better, right? From being a small business owner of an MSP, I had to also, all of a sudden, I had to know sales and marketing and accounting and HR and all the other things that people don't think about that they need to know as being an MSP owner. And through that, I was able to relate better to what my clients were going through. And by understanding their business obstacles and their business goals, I was able to better align my recommendations away from technology and into business. So for the first 10 years or so, clients pushed back a lot because they didn't understand the value other than what I was trying to tell them was cool or interesting or exciting or whatever. And it was around that time period that I finally changed the way that I was talking to them. I started looking at the situation from their perspective and asking questions about their business. How does money flow through your organization? What are some areas in your organization that are inefficient or have friction? And how do you want to continue to grow your business? Where are you putting those resources in order to continue to grow your business? And then aligning the technology to help overcome those business obstacles and reach those business goals. That was the time that I started getting more yeses because I was speaking their language and I was solving their business problems. Understanding how money flows through your client's organization helps you understand the entire process from pre-sales to agreement signing to how various people in the organization have to do what they need to do for the client to get whatever product or service that they're hiring that company for. And as you understand that, you can think through all the different people and processes and tools that are in place in order for that to happen. And understanding all those different processes as a third party on the outside, you have a unique perspective, especially with all of your tech background, in order to think of solutions that help to eliminate some of those obstacles or help to create more efficiency that people that are closer to the organization may not have the same skill to be able to see. So getting to the outcomes that the clients care about, some of the things that you can do as an MSP to build your presentation to align to that is thinking about each of those individual processes that happen inside that client organization, regardless of whether it's under your managed service or not. Think about it from a business perspective. If you were that business owner, how could you increase those efficiencies? How could you reduce that friction? And when you give a recommendation, the recommendation has to come from that business perspective. For example, if you give a recommendation that the client should go passwordless, right? We love that idea because you're going to eliminate the threat vector, which are passwords, which is the most common way that threat actors get into environments, right? We kind of take that out of the equation. They're instead using other technologies like biometrics and other technologies that they have to reduce that risk even further. But guess what? Clients generally don't want to pay for that until you tell them that your users are also going to have less friction. They're going to be more efficient. They have to log in less frequently. They don't have to change passwords. All of these things make the business move smoother. So for MSPs who really want to get to that level of partnership with their clients and move past just being a provider and really become that trusted advisor for the client, show interest in their business. That business owner cares tremendous amount about that business. That's their baby. They grew it, right? They live it. They breathe it. They think about it all the time. Show interest in it. Ask questions about, how they got started. Ask questions about the struggles they have with maybe some turnover in certain positions. Ask them about the different challenges that they have and the wins that they have. And showing that interest in the different parts of that company, that client is going to start seeing you more as a partner because you're sharing an interest and you're making that effort to understand that business as if it were your own so that you can give them customized, personalized recommendations.